we're back. Hello, everybody. This is Tangential Gaming. I'm Lakota, and welcome back to Hellside. Okay, so I am here as always with Daniel,
What's up, guys?
Patrick,
Hello.
Dominic, and my brother Steven. I swear, next time I need to introduce you guys like it's an episode of Game Changers and just say random crap.
Yes.
Oh, so before we
Here
get
comes Zach coming in like one of those lizards that run on top of water. That was a good episode.
that
Hey, playing the piano.
every episode of Game Changers is good.
Yes.
Oh, there are very few bad episodes. Okay, so I figured the first thing I should show you guys and I'm going to show it to the audience first, and then I'll send it to you guys, is what you're about to fight. This is the Hell-Afflicted Bear. All right, I put it in the images.
It's so colorful.
It is colorful. It's also on fire and has horns and a demon tail. And its freaking claws and fangs are blood red.
I made my own too.
It looks like it was asleep and somebody gave a 2-year-old a spray paint can.
Rude. I worked on this.
I told you mine was better.
Oh, hush. But yes, this is the Hell-Afflicted Bear. There's a reason its body is blue. All of that orange stuff is where it's literally on fire. It's literally using some of the fire colors that are available on Hero Forge. Yeah, literally anything that isn't blue are the parts of it that are on fire. But yeah, there's a reason that that part of it's blue. You'll find out.
That's never good.
Next up, I actually made a picture of Cora. Good lord, what was that noise?
Ding ding.
Give me just a second while I relocate her here.
Who hit the buzzard?
And here's Cora, right under the Hell-Afflicted Bear.
Cora looks like a badass.
That's sort of what I was going for. I should point out that, again, her weapon is a sword, but they don't really have a chain sword in Hero Forge, so that was the best I could do.
That's more of a chain whip. Anything else?
Yes, it is kind of a... Well, I mean, to be fair, mechanically, her sword turns into a whip, and it has reach.
I think there is a...
Not in D&D.
No, I mean in Hero Forge.
Nope. Believe me, I went through. This is the closest they got to what I was looking for. But yeah, that's Cora.
Give me a Ghost Rider.
And then I have Malik. I made this one a while ago and then just didn't show it to you guys, so...
Selfish.
No, it's more I wasn't super happy with it, but honestly, it kind of fits what I'm going for.
It might need a cloak. I can't imagine.
Well, first off, no. None of them have... The only reason they would have cloaks is if it was winter. But yeah, this is Malik.
I mean, some ventures.
That's actually, that is also incorrect, by the way.
What?
Cloaks are raincoats, friend.
You're not wrong,
Yeah.
but also I would like you to consider, when have you heard of rain in Hellside?
Not yet.
Anything could happen.
Let me put it this way. They live next to a one-way portal to hell. Weather is weird.
I don't know. I would like to
It can
know
rain
how the
hellfire.
demons react to the rain.
Can I point out
Oh.
Rangers wear cloaks because
Rangers wear cloaks because they're hiding in the forest. What I mean is, none of the characters that you have met so far have any reason to wear a cloak at this current point in time.
be scary.
Oh yes, because all of them want to be scary. Malik does not wear a cloak, and there are reasons he doesn't wear a cloak. But they're not important right now. I also have Danis.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Here is Danis Grimm, the cocky sucker.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a Dennis.
But yeah, that's Danis. I made him. He's more recent. He's not quite how I want him to look, but he's pretty close. And then I made Victoria. Now she's the one I had to work the hardest on to get her to look the way I wanted her to.
This reminds me of Black Butler.
You'll see. Let me just find the... Where the heck did I...
Right there.
Ah, there she is.
You're welcome.
I had to work to make this outfit look the way I wanted it to. I was going for small Victorian goth woman.
You got most of the way there.
Right? They don't really have like the they don't really have the traditionally frilly looking gothic dress you would think of when you think like vampire lady. So I had to work really hard. Also, it's worth noting she's supposed to have a parasol, which you saw her with. And that's why she has an umbrella in her hand. It's supposed to be a parasol, but they surprisingly don't have a parasol as an option on Hero Forge. Do better, Hero Forge.
Oh, they got like barmaid clothes.
I mean, I think this is
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'm pretty sure that her corset and her corset and undershirt combo are in fact the barmaid outfit, but I changed the skirt to be closer to what I wanted it to be. I have not made an image of her butler yet. I will do that later.
I can help with that if you want.
No, I know what he's supposed to look like. And the last one I will show you for tonight... Oh no, I actually have two more. We're gonna do this one first. This is Abigail. She's supposed to look like that. Give me just a moment. I made this one recently. I had to do some morphing, and it didn't come out 100% perfect, but it came out pretty close. She's supposed to have a long nose, as I have stated previously.
Hello, Igor.
Huh?
Said hello, Igor.
Rude.
Yes, massa.
Okay.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hey. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you guys something, and only you guys get to see this part. I'm gonna show you what she what her design is based off of, and maybe you'll understand why she looks like that.
You give me a
Ooh, that's a
defective
robot.
brain?
This is specifically from... Wrong, Igor. This is specifically from the supplement that her race came from.
Hello.
The entire race has those long noses.
That's a Pinocchio. Hello, emo Pinocchio.
I will... to be fair, their noses don't grow longer. They're just long in general. It's supposed to be a deformity that shows that they're not normal when people look at them.
That's definitely not normal.
Personally, I still think she's pretty. Also, she's over 7 feet tall.
You're not normal either, bro. You're perfect for each other.
Yeah,
She is also over 7 feet tall.
I'm recording, buddy.
Oh, hey, she's taller than me.
Yes, she is. Hey, Patrick, you still there?
You did?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Just making sure. All right, last picture, and she may become relevant today, depending on what you guys decide to do, so I'll go ahead and show her. This is Eleanor.
Is this a child?
Well, she certainly pretends to be a child.
Oh, well, you didn't show who's laying it.
Oh, right, I forgot about Uza. Because I wasn't 100% certain that I was okay with that picture, I'm just going to show that one to these guys and get their opinion before we start. Okay, so here's Eleanor, and I was going for Alice in Wonderland with the outfit before you ask.
Yep. She's gonna ask me to die for her. Sorry, that's a Persona joke. Times 2.
It's also worth noting that the look on her face is supposed to be kind of a combination of disgust and hatred. You still there, Daniel?
Yeah?
Okay, just checking. You lit up and then no sound came out, so I was just making sure. Alright, and last one, and I'm going to only show you guys this.
Noise in the background.
There she is.
I know. Give me a moment. I'm going over here to turn...
Your discretion is advised.
It's right in for everyone.
That is not that at all. So this is mainly to get an opinion on how it looks, and if you guys think it's okay, I will show it off next session, but for now, this is roughly what Uza looks like. And before you ask why she looks so smooth, the closest thing I had to ooze was glass.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Do you see what I mean? Where she wears something that... She covers everything that needs to be covered. Or at least, for her anatomy, everything that needs to be covered. She is made of ooze. There is nothing there.
Nothing to see.
Exactly. Well, except up top.
Vaguely amorphous.
Yeah, okay, so since you guys like that, I will put that one in, and we can show that one off next session. But now that all of that's out of the way,
the glorious battle.
yes.
To Valhalla!
Do any of you want to do the recap, or shall I?
I believe it's Joker Jack's turn.
The Joker Jack needs to remember. Bubbles, what happened?
I'm not doing the recap as Bubbles. Heck no.
Do it.
No. Just no. That is way too much work. But I will say what happened last time was... Let me see if I can clarify my own memory. Y'all woke up after a night of libations and such. Did your usual morning thing after each of you had had awful nightmares, which the two elves in the group realized it's not normal for you guys to have nightmares. Meanwhile, you are informed that the Feast of Artemios festival is coming within a week. After which, you all decided to split up on your daily duties. 2 of you spent some time off, while another 2 of you went on shift. The 2 that went on shift were Klaus and Ariel, while Joker Jack and Eulant had some time off. Meanwhile, Zell got the day off and decided to use it to ask about the missing children's incident. Multiple things were done. There were visits to Uza. There were food stalls visited. And then all hell breaks loose when a woman screams, "Where's my baby?" Only for there to be another missing child. Immediately, all of the players rushed into action, Ariel being left in the dust twice by Klaus.
How could you, Klaus?
Had to.
Following which there was a short investigation where after discovering some tracks and speaking with an elderly woman who claims to have seen the missing child, you followed a path into the forest, only to discover a clearing where you are met with 2 terrifying, hell-afflicted bears. And with that, I have to ask each of you to roll initiative!
Give me a big number.
Zoe got a 16.
Sit and
A
9.
six.
Klaus got a 19.
A 19, okay. That's plus your bonuses, right?
Yep.
I got a 9.
Yes.
Okay, so Klaus got a 19. Zell got a 16?
Yes.
Yulant, what'd you get?
Breaking my curse with an 18.
Hot
Yeah.
dog!
I'm still cursed. I got. Yeah, Nicole knows.
You got a 9?
Yes.
Making sure I heard that right. Roll for bubbles.
Okay. If he knows, I am going to strangle him and get me a nice bag out of it.
I want to point out that Bubbles has... Bubbles rolled a 1! Oh, give me a second. I need to check something.
Bubbles survives another day.
Okay, trying to remember something. Features and traits. Pact of the Chain. Whisper, 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 whisper. Burn it.
Mm-hmm.
Deb, burn it. I don't have the pseudo-dragon stat block in front of me.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Now you're cutting in and out pretty bad.
I know. How about now? Am I good?
Hello.
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, I figured. Okay, so we'll just roll with that. So Bubbles got a 1, so he is dead last.
Poor Bubbles. Well, at least he's not a handbag.
All right, so real quick, Klaus, what is your dexterity modifier?
+3.
Okay, then I have
Oh.
good.
Yeah.
I have good news, Klaus. You're going first. As these 2 hulking monsters roar at you, lifting their heads up from this overturned basket with berries and herbs lying on the ground, what does Klaus do?
Clouds. I want to look at a picture of me again real quick. Klaus is gonna punch it in its stupid purple nose.
All right. You run up and roll to hit.
Good tiefling rolling up and just like a big old skip and step and
Wham!
just a freaking haymaker
And-
in the nose.
7.
I told y'all this was gonna be bad. I only rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. Is that with your bonuses?
Yep.
Okay, that is definitely not going to hit.
All you get.
As you run up to swing at the thing, it bats your arm away and roars.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's like a nighttime fight.
I know Klaus can technically attack more than once. Would you like to?
I can. I am going to. I'm just trying to.
Are you going to use your bonus action to attack again, or are you going to spend a key point to get 2 more attacks?
Remind me how to get to all that.
In the case of
fucking find it.
in the case of key points, I do believe you go to features and traits. Or at least actions. You have to excuse me, I'm not using the phone version. Hang on. I have the phone version.
Ah, okay, here it is. I found it.
Okay.
I am going to. Yes, I'm going to bonus action. So it's flurry of blows.
Alright, so 2 more attacks. Roll to hit.
Wait. Do I roll the 1d6 plus 3 or?
You have to roll to
roll.
hit first, so it's D20
Oh,
first.
okay. D20. Sorry. Oh, I just rolled a nat 20.
Oh, good lord!
Yeah.
So,
So
Double
now
your-
I roll the 1d6 plus 3.
no, you roll 2d6 plus 3.
Oh, shit.
Because that's
Okay.
how crits work, my friend.
I rolled a 9 and a 6.
So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage against this creature. The next thing I need you to do, and consider this payback for critting my creature. Advanced Affliction. When the bear takes damage from a melee attack, the attacking creature must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or risk inhaling afflicted ash. Roll Constitution,
Nice.
buddy.
Oh, yay.
Constitution. 11.
You fail, which means I now have to roll damage. Let me quickly do some math here.
Is Hell Affliction fire? Do I roll it with advantage? But because I'm immune to fire, or no?
This is not fire damage.
Oh, it's not. What the hell?
Oh, you thought afflicted ash would be fire damage? I'm so sorry to disappoint you.
What is it?
Is it necrotic?
Yulant called it.
Oh, necrotic.
You did hurt the thing, though.
Yeah.
You will be taking...
But it also.
Said it again? I didn't catch any of that.
I said yeah, but it also hurt him pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Don't know that yet. Sleep.
I need my rainbow D6. Where's my rainbow D6? There's my rainbow D6. Oh god. You take 6 points of necrotic damage as you inhale this ash and it burns your throat.
How old is this thing?
I still have one attack left after that.
You do have 1 attack left, yes.
Let's go with.
Real quick. Klaus, you just took 6 points of damage. What's 24 minus 6?
I'm at 18.
Okay, 18. Thank you.
So as long as I don't physically hit him, I'm okay. I won't take that again.
If you hit him while you are within 5 feet of him, you will have to roll that check again.
Okay.
Lovely.
So Klaus.
Anything that is considered a melee attack, which is most of Klaus's arsenal, if I remember correctly.
Well, I do have something. So Klaus is going to back up just enough out of the 5-foot range
You do
to
know if you
cast
you do know
Firebolt.
you do know if you do that, you take an opportunity attack, correct?
I think either way I'm getting hit here, so I might as well just Fury of Blows him.
Yep, it's very true. Like, either way, you're gonna take damage.
Yeah, I'm just going to Fury of Blow him again. Roll into hit. Ooh,
What'd you roll?
1.
You roll an at one.
Yeah, this is a bit bad.
And this is where I remind you guys that I roll for severity.
Oh god.
It's a 7, you just miss. You go to swing, and the bear knocks your arm aside again, and your chest is burning from this ash, making its way into your lungs. Next up is the bear you didn't hit. As the second bear, let's see. Who am I going to attack? Well, Klaus is kind of the closest target, so... Klaus, you're about to get smacked.
Somebody didn't like that.
6 plus... It goes in for a bite attack, but you just managed to... and only got a 13. You managed to throw your arms up and block it as it tries to gnaw on you. It goes in with its claw. That's a lot better. I think you're taking this one. And you will be... Yeah, that's hitting. As it backs off from using its bite, it swings down with its claws. And you will be taking...
Hmm? Hello?
I'm still here. I'm just doing math. You will be taking 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, fuck.
And then 5 points of fire damage cut in half to 3. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11.
7.
Yep, you're down to 7 HP. How you feeling, Klaus?
Bad, brat.
The bear roars in your face as it strikes you with your claws. You feel it cut down your chest.
Hold on.
Its slash burns with the fire of the hells, and even through your fiery resistance, it still stings. Next up, surprisingly, is Yulant.
And Yulant will immediately turn to Zale, put his hand out and say, "Would you like to be out of this situation?"
Put me in a tree, brother.
Yes. I'm going to tap Zale in the chest. and I am going to activate Phase Step, specifically of the spring variety, to send him 30 feet into a branch sturdy enough to hold him.
Yes.
Make a dex save, I assume.
No, I'm not gonna make you make a dex save. This Zell was a soldier. He's had to sit in a tree for an extended period of time before.
Okay.
I'm going to say so. Just
That's a bonus action, by the way.
what does it look like as Ulant teleports Zell? What is the aesthetic of this transportation?
That is an interesting question. Well, weirdly enough, Elant's not currently using his dark powers, so as Ulant places his hand on Zell's chest, he suddenly disappears in a flurry of spring blooming flowers and pollen. Hope you're not allergic. And reappears in a tree. Just a tree.
Okay. Zell, you immediately peer in a tree. You're a little disoriented because, like, that was weird. But
Teleportation's fun.
yeah, teleportation is weird. But yeah, but very disorienting. But you have a clear shot at both of these enemies, and they can't reach you unless they start climbing.
Right. Okay, so then I am going to move towards the nearest bear, which frankly I'm going to assume is the same one that Klaus is attacking.
Yes.
And I am going to make a swing, and that's a 7.
Is that with your
Hey,
bonuses?
It is.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to give him another point.
Hey!
Oh, I have an wait, no, I have an inspiration. Q.
Are you gonna use yours? Okay.
Okay, if
Oh, yeah.
if you want to use yours, that's fine, but that was good of you to remember, Patrick.
I think we all have it.
Yes.
15.
Yes, we all have it.
Did you say 15?
Yep.
Congratulations, you hit.
Okay, cool. That's a 9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, what is 20?
No extra.
Pardon me while I do subtraction. Yeah, it did not like that. As you dig your greatsword into its side, it roars out again, and it turns to you looking very, very miffed.
Do I need to make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, you do. Thank you for reminding me.
14.
You succeed and will only take half damage. You take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Close that door.
Cool.
What's that put you at?
And 29.
Okay, 29. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to
That
keep up.
would be my round.
Yes, it would. And next up would be Zell. You are in a tree.
Like a bird.
Alright, let's see. Zell is going to use his action surge.
You're gonna go ahead and action surge?
Well, I'm going to shoot. Can I shoot and then action surge
Yeah.
and get...
Yes, you can shoot, action surge, then shoot again.
Okay.
Action surge doesn't require any kind of action.
Okay,
Or
well,
does
that's
it?
what I'm going to do.
Anyway, point is, yes, you can do it.
I'm going to shoot at the bear that attacked Klaus.
Alright.
And then I'm going to aim for, like, its head.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to try to use my trip attack,
Okay.
or my action surge and my trip attack, and hit the one that Ulant has his greatsword stuck into.
Okay. So let's take care of your first attack first. Are you putting a trip attack on that one?
Yes,
Okay, so are you putting a trip attack on both?
both.
Okay, so let's resolve the first one. Roll to hit. Let's see if you hit.
Oh, fuck. 14.
You hit. All right, so let me remind myself of the damage here. Do. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hello?
I'm here.
Do it.
Okay, so you need to roll 2d8, one for your longbow, and one for your superiority die.
Okay, so, let's see. 2d8.
You could just click your longbow and then click your trip attack, I think, and that will give you the answer.
Okay, so click my longbow.
Yes. Click the die that's next to your longbow. So it'll add all the modifiers. I'm gonna disappear
Okay,
for
I
a
got
sec.
a 10.
Oh, what was that?
A 10
From just the longbow?
from just the longbow.
Okay, then roll another d8, and that will be your trip attack. I'm gonna disappear for a second. I need to look up what your DC is, and I have to go to the webpage for that.
And a 7 on the second d8.
Okay.
Awkward
Wait.
silence.
Sorry, I'm trying here. It's not silent for them, it's really only silent for you guys. So quick question. Did you just say you rolled a 7?
Yes.
That was on the one that attacked Klaus, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, one sec. It makes its saving throw, so it is not knocked prone. However, since you used your longbow, would you like to use slow?
Yes.
Okay, it loses 5 feet of movement. So what?
Sweet. I may not knock it down, guys, but I'm slowing it down.
That's fine.
Good lord.
Hey, at least you can't reach the casters.
Very true. Alright, and then you use your action surge, and are you still attacking? Are you still attacking the one that Yulant's attacking, or are you attacking a different one now?
No, I'm gonna attack the one that Elon's attacking now.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Come on, big money. 24.
Good lord! Alright,
God, Jesus.
that definitely hits. Dang. Is that a nat 20, or is that just...
No, that's
Or is that
not a nat 20.
Okay, just checking.
That's good.
Okay, so, you're doing a trip attack again, right?
Right.
Okay, same thing as last time. Roll longbow, then roll trip attack. And I will make the saving throw. Oh, it fails its saving throw.
Okay, I got a 10 on the longbow.
Uh-huh.
And for my second D8... Oh, fuck. I got a 3.
Okay. The bear you're fighting looks a lot worse for wear now.
Oh, he's really not gonna like my next turn. Then.
And then as it attempts to move, the arrow that Zell fired hits it in one of its joints on its leg, and it roars out "Roar!" as it falls forward, prone.
So that gives them advantage on it, right?
It sure does. Although I have bad news.
Oh, God.
I have bad news. Bear number 1 is next, and it is going to get up. Although it does not have a whole lot of movement. Let me think. Is it going to go for Ulant, or is it going to go for the easier target? It's dumb. It's going to go for the person wearing the tin can. So, Ulant, you get, this thing goes to bite at you. It's going to hit. Rolled a 10 plus 7, so 17.
Jesus. Nice to know if it nice to know that if it only does average, it still hits.
Yep. Alright, so I need a D8 and 2D4. It does 6 piercing damage and 7 fire damage.
Jesus.
I told you guys these fights were supposed to be hard. That's 6 plus 7 is 13, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm at 16 health.
Oh, fuck.
I am below half.
And worse, it has another attack.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, you guys
I
have
guess
potions.
I'm going to use my maneuvering.
A quick reminder that you guys have potions. Also, Zell, don't forget to keep up with how many superiority dice you have, because remember, you have a limited number of those.
Okay, how do I keep up with that?
It's in your features page. There is a section where it has these little boxes next to the word superiority dice, or it should, if I remember correctly. How many boxes you have is how many dice you have, and you've used 2. Yeah, no, I'm going to use the inspiration that, Ariel has as she sees this thing swing its claw at you to give it disadvantage. Because it just rolled a nat 20.
Oh, yay. Die.
I don't want to drop you, dude.
Somebody has to
That
die.
actually
Don't drop the tank, damn it.
Okay, that misses. And yes, Ariel has inspiration. She has 1 inspiration per session she can use. She's got none the rest of this session. So it goes to attack you, and swings, and it looks like it's going to be a very severe hit, but then, out of nowhere, a rock smacks into the side of its head. And as you look over, you see it came from Ariel, who somehow randomly picked up a rock and threw it at the bear.
Wait, she's next to a nurse.
Fucking hit it in the eye. Fucking bear roars as it tries to hit me, rock flies down its throat.
Basically. Alright, and with that, the bear's turn is done, and it is now Joker's turn.
Great, now it's after us.
And Ariel's like, it still has to get through the Ulant and Klaus. Sorry.
Yeah, they cannot take any more hits.
Alright, so, what you gonna do?
The one's looking at us.
I'm asking, what are you going to do? How are you going to attack it?
Long range, bitch.
Okay. We are far enough in that you can start cussing, by the way.
Yes.
We've been far enough in for a while.
Well,
I hope so.
well, we're not. It's a good round.
Alright, so what long-range attack are you using? You have more than one.
Yeah, they're... Oh, what the...
You got Guiding Bolt, Eldritch Blast, and by the way, yes, Celestial Warlock now has just full access to Guiding Bolt.
Well, I never done this. Well, I just used
Guiding Bolt.
Yes. Okay. So, you watch as... Actually, no, I won't describe it. Joker, what does it look like as you cast Guiding Bolt?
Does wave his hand slowly, look like he's trying summon lightning out of his hands.
Okay.
And does like a gun gesture and fires.
You watch as this bolt of yellow and orange energy shoots from Joker's hand towards the bear that is assaulting the bear that is assaulting Yulant. Let's see. Roll to hit?
This.
Yes.
Okay.
Just roll a d20. And then it adds your charisma.
Okay, let's see.
That is a hit. He rolled a 19 plus bonuses. So then you go to, yeah, that.
Like that. Oh, shit.
Oh my god! Yulant, what you see, he
Yes?
dealing 14 damage, which is much more than he needed. You see the spectacular overkill that is Joker's attack as this bolt of energy blasts into the side of this bear that lets out one final roar before hitting the ground.
Now there's a giant hole next to the inside a bear.
My inner power gamer is slightly... But, okay.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure that will do it for Joker's turn. I don't think there's much else he can do.
Yeah. Yep.
Because unless you want to run in there with the bears.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's one bear dead. That's bear number 1 dead.
Oh wait, Joker's like, that's new. But then he raised up his arms.
It is now Ariel's turn. And being that she has the highest AC of frickin' any of you, she is going to rush in, and she's going to, Klaus, you feel the hardest slap on the back you have ever had as she casts Cure Wounds.
Like, Baki levels,
Hell yeah.
just like, whipped her entire body like a fucking whip. You're in
Yeah.
the most pain you've ever
I
been in.
remember
But you're
that
refreshed!
Alright, give me a second.
I'm
I'm gonna disappear. I have to remind myself of how Cure Wounds works.
I'm sorry your gamer is mad.
Die anyway. For everyone who isn't aware, Guiding Bolt gives people who hit something that's alive an advantage, I think.
Oh, I just... yeah.
Yeah.
And that is what makes me annoyed.
Warlocks are way over.
But it's a good thing it's no longer alive.
Okay, so interesting news. Did you know they buffed Cure Wounds in the 2024 version of the game?
I have not
I do now.
interacted with.
It's 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier. You get 9 HP back, Klaus. And your back stings. What was that? What was that, Klaus?
So y'all know what happened the next turn? Klaus is going back in.
Ariel also puts her shield up because there's not really anything else she can do right now. She just used one of her only 2 spell slots.
It's Bubbles!
It is now Bubbles' turn!
Hello!
Bubbles looks at the situation and says, "Oh, you know what? I think I would like to wear the dress! Send me away!"
Joker Jack just look at him and grins. Lock
So
and
there is
load,
a
you
dress.
little handbag.
Oh, no!
Or you want me? No, in fact, I possess you.
What? No, 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 no! Okay, what are you sending? Okay, what are you sending Bubbles to do?
Who's hurt more?
Who is hurt more?
Yeah.
Probably you Launt at this point.
At this point, it'd be you want. Yeah.
Actually, I will say they are actually both equal in HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Launt is missing more HP though.
Yes, that is true. Yulon's missing more HP due to the fact that he has more HP. Alright, so I take it you're casting a spell through...
Yeah.
You're going to cast a spell through...
Yeah.
Cure Wounds?
Yes.
Cure Wounds. Roll me 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
Yulant, Bubbles lands on your shoulder and says, "Don't say I never did nothing for you!"
Out still. I picked D6. What the hell?
Yeah, 2d8. 4, 6, 8.
Okay. 2d8. It is a whopping total of 7.
7 plus your charisma, which you get 10 back. Yulant.
Yes.
Although I do believe you just
Yeah,
used
you're
your...
not dead.
I do believe you just used your last spell slot.
Yeah.
Bad news. Good news, you are now higher in hit points. Bad news,
I can,
Joker just used his last spell slot.
I can reload, dude.
It takes a minute.
Quick reminder. How much HP was that again?
You got 10 back. You're at 26.
Okay, cool. I don't have to waste a thing on that.
And that is why I'm writing it down myself. And with that, we are back at the top of the order with Klaus.
Okay.
There is one
So-
bear left.
One
Joker
bear.
Jack used Bubbles' hand to flip the bear off.
No, don't make me do that!
Shut up, I'm in control, bitch.
I want. So, how far do the bears stand off the ground? Like, is there enough to like slide underneath one of them, or
Oh yeah.
I mean, bears are considered a large creature, so I'd allow it.
One's
Okay.
dead, so.
Klaus? Klaus is going to take off in a full sprint and slide underneath the bear and punch him in the dick.
There has to be a dick joke. You have to know this, brother.
Okay, roll to hit. I would like to say if this kills it, you lose this as a thing you can carve.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration to reroll.
What did you roll first time? Just let me.
I rolled a 2.
All right, use your inspiration. That's 2 of you. That's 3 of you that are down inspiration, counting Ariel.
Damn. Rolled an 8.
You rolled a what?
8.
And
I
that's
think
with
Zale should give me his inspiration.
that's with your.
Hey, I will do that.
You will?
Fuck, please roll high.
Okay.
Fuck yes,
You
an
better
18.
fucking do it.
18.
Fucking do it.
Okay. Roll damage. That's a D6 plus bonuses.
Fuck ye.
Awkward.
Shit's loaded for some reason.
It does that sometimes. You might need, if you have to, click it again.
There we go, I got it. I rolled a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Alright, and then I'm also going to use another. At this point, I'll be slid underneath, standing up. I'm going to use another key point to Fury
Okay.
of Blows.
Wait, does
All right.
But does he take damage when...
Oh, that remind. Yeah. Roll Constitution.
Oh, yeah.
Klaus,
12.
you better kill this motherfucker.
That's with your bonuses.
Yes.
Sorry, that fails.
Damn it. How much am I taking?
Oh, God. 5.
Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Now I will Fury of Blows him. Let's see.
All right, roll to hit with the first one.
Oh, roll. Sorry, shit. I rolled a 10. Fuck.
Just a 10.
Yep.
That'll miss.
Oh, wait, hold on. Shit. I
What?
didn't roll my dex. So if I rolled with my dex, it would have been 13. But that's still made.
That will hit.
Oh, shit.
So you roll me your damage, and then after that, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna die from this motherfucker.
Yeah, because you've already used your bonus action.
Mm-hmm. So to hit, I got a 5, and then my Constitution will be a 19.
You pass, and will be taking half damage.
Okay, so how much is
You
that?
take 2 necrotic damage. As more ash fills your lungs, you have 1 more attack.
All right. And then now Klaus is gonna punch him in his fucking nose. And it is a 18.
18.
Oh wait, yeah, that's roll attack. 18. I keep forgetting to hit dexterity. Sorry.
So 18, yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage, and then roll me your Constitution.
I roll 9 damage.
Oh, good lord. It is barely standing. Klaus, you slide under this bear, and you punch it directly in the dick. You swear you hear... You then proceed to punch it in the chest. You slide out, and you punch it in the nose. Roll me your Constitution saving throw. Oh, wait, you already did that. Right?
No.
No, I
yeah,
have to do another
You
one.
gotta roll another one. Last one.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Fuck,
God.
I'm dead. 3.
Alright. You take the full damage.
Oh, fuck.
Your luck, I rolled like crap. 2.
Oh,
2 more necrotic damage.
I'm back down to 7. So all that health I got from where I lost this one turn, but I did a lot of damage, so it was worse.
Ariel sees that and just looks exhausted, like, oh, come on.
Don't
What the
don't
fuck,
look at
dude?
me. I'm all out.
I have bad news, though. The bear is next. The bear, I'm going to see how, no, the bear's going for Ariel.
Oh, shit. Good, she's got her shield up, too.
She does have her shield up. Oh, but that doesn't stop a nat 20!
No, that's not great.
Oh,
He's rolling as many nat 20s as I am.
Joker says he uses inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Then pick up his stick and toss it like a spear.
It landed flat, so that's not cocked. It rolled a 2, it misses on its first attack. You watch as this thing goes to strike at Ariel, and it looks like it knocks her shield away and is about to bite into her, but as it attempts to, you watch a stick come sailing by and get it across one of the eyes. It howls in rage, raises up a claw, and goes to attack. It misses again as it clangs against Ariel's shield. Yulant,
Tis my turn.
'tis your turn, and your enemy is weak.
Yes. The question is, do I want to waste a Well of Darkness point?
That's up to you, my friend. You're all.
It's fine. It's fine. I can spend one of my hit die later to get all my uses back. So.
I mean, you guys have a chance for a carve check after this, so I would say I would count that as a short rest. So I'll let you guys spend hit die to heal up a little bit.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna pop a well of darkness point and rush the fuck out of this bear.
I feel like this is overkill, but yeah, go ahead and try to hit.
Yeah, cool. That's a crit.
Oh my god!
Motherfucker.
When you crit, roll all the dice. Twice.
Okay, so that's 14 plus... I've got to actually go to my dice roller now.
Kill the bear, chop its head off, slice its dick off.
Yeah, cool. That's 17 total.
That's 17 total. Is that plus the 14, or?
Yeah. Well, no, it's 17, it's 17 as a whole.
I feel like I should punish you for rolling that much damage on something that had 2 hit points left.
Die.
Yulant, how do you kill this bear?
Think of the parts for.
Yulant, seeing as how this bear decided that it had an issue with Ariel in particular, falls into a winter rage, takes a running leap, and spears the bear through the back of the head with his...
Good lord.
As it proceeds to crumble into rotten remains of this hell-afflicted thing.
Good lord. Ariel will look at you and go, nice shot.
Thanks.
Always.
And finally, the clearing becomes silent, as both enemies are defeated. That fight didn't take nearly as long as the wolves.
No. We also didn't get bloody ambushed yet.
You mean, you mean the imps that you said absolutely weren't terrifying?
They were terrifying.
Imps may not have a lot of HP, but that being invisible thing is a frickin' killer.
Imps don't have pack tactics.
They still almost killed you guys.
Not
Okay,
me.
back on topic. The clearing goes quiet as you all look around. So, at this point, I will tell you what you can do. You can take this as a short rest, so if anybody wants to roll hit die to gain back some HP, that is fine. You, Joker Jack, can spend a minute to get back your spell slots.
Yep.
Literally, all he has to do is spend like a minute, like praying or something, and he can get all of his spell slot back. Once per day, he can get all of his spell slots back in a minute.
It's
This means I get my superiority die, right?
Yes, in a short rest, you get your superiority die back.
I just lay on my back saying,
So, for those of you guys who don't know, hit die is you just click the little box that says hit die.
yeah.
And it'll roll one for you.
So, but
Oh, you roll one.
You can roll one at a... I would recommend rolling one at a time. If you want to roll more than that at a time, that's fine. I'd recommend one at a time. That way you don't overspend. Quick reminder, you only have 3.
I am expending 2 hit die, but only one of them is going towards...
Ah, got it. Ariel was not hurt during that entire thing, so she's fine. If anyone wants her to heal, that's great, but a reminder, she has 1 spell slot left. The next thing you guys can do, if you so wish, is investigate the clearing to see if there is any remnants of the... to prove that the child was here, to see if they were taken, to see if they were eaten, that sort of thing. And, of course, you can carve these bears.
We roll investigation, right?
If you so choose. Investigation, perception, or survival. I will take any
Survival of 18.
Good lord. All right, I will keep that in mind.
I'm
Perception of 19.
Good lord.
I'm just resting for now.
Is Klaus rolling
And
anything?
I'm still in the tree.
I only got a perception of 7.
Okay, so as you all rest for a moment and look around the clearing, Zell, you spot the evidence. What you see hanging from a bush is a torn bit of clothing. Looks like it may have come from a shirt, and it is singed. And it looks like it might be the only thing left of this child. That is, until you launch, you look at the area around you. You've tracked things through the forest. You grew up in Aldermelamar. You know what it's supposed to look like when bears come trouncing through the forest. And yes, these bears clearly came through, but there's no sign of them being anywhere near the child's tracks. There are signs of that they got a hold of the child's basket, but you don't see any signs of where these bears came into contact with this child. You don't see any remnants of the child past their last footprints.
Well,
But you do have a piece of clothing.
I can say this. The bears likely didn't actually get to the child. Looks like they rolled in a little while after got hold of his basket.
Lucky that.
Other than that, seems as if he's just up and vanished. Never a good thing.
Vanish where? That's the question.
It's a good question. Zell, what did you
Can I get out of the tree now? To what?
Arrow was gonna ask you a question, but then she realizes, oh, you're still up in the tree!
Oh, I forgot. Oh, we forgot. For a minute there, I thought you were a big bird.
Zell, if you would like to try and get out of the tree, I'm gonna have to ask you for an acrobatics or athletics check of your choice.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody catch him.
Okay. I got a 19.
Okay, you, how much flair you want to put on this?
How much flare?
Yes, how fancy do you want your landing to be?
Oh, I want a superhero landing.
You backflipped in 3-point land on the ground.
Show off.
That's really bad for your knees.
Do what? I didn't hear that. My kid was talking to me.
Joker said, called you a show off, and Ariel said, that's really bad for your knees.
Yeah, they're alright.
She will shake her head and... Okay, do we want to do anything with the bears?
Yes.
I wonder Uza wants something with them.
I'm going to cut off their genitals.
Okay, so here's how this is supposed to work. I have a list of the things you can get, okay? You guys tell me the things you want off of it. I'm going to tell you I'm going to give you the list of things you can carve off of it. Altogether, there are...
I want everything we can get.
You want everything.
Everything.
Is everybody
Hold
agreeable
on,
to that?
I want to hear the list first, so I can see if there's something specific.
I definitely want to hear.
4 eyes, 2 pouches of teeth, 2 pouches of claws, 2 hearts, 2 pelts, 2 sets of genitals, and 2 frail essences. Each of them
Klaus
has...
definitely wants a heart.
I think there's only one heart left. I think I blessed one heart to pieces.
No, I'm gonna say they're still intact. Now here's how this works. A person has to do an assessment check, which is an intelligence survival check. And then another person has to do a dexterity survival check.
Hello? I am playing D&D.
I think I should do
Cannot.
the survival dexterity check.
Do you have
I'm pretty sure I have
Well,
no
I will
combat.
do. I will do the other. I have
Sorry
a
about
plus
that.
3 in survival. Plus
I have
4 in dexterity.
I have a 17 plus 3 in
What's this
dex.
spell again?
Huh?
What's this
Wait,
spell?
what are we doing?
That one?
The second.
This?
I have an 18 plus 4 in dex.
Okay.
Oh Jesus! Maybe you should do the dex. I definitely can't do the intelligence.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Okay, so I am discussing the carve check with the guys. So how the carve check works is it's an intelligence survival check and a dexterity survival check.
So Zell should do the dexterity survival check. Who has the highest intelligence? Joker. I bet
That would-
Joker.
Joker's intelligence
Oh,
is... Good lord, who's roboting? Hang on.
I don't know.
Daniel, talk.
Okay, so I have a 10 plus 0
Here we go.
in intelligence
No, that's...
and
No,
an
you're
18
doing-
plus
you're-
4 in dex.
You're doing the dex survival. You're the highest dex survival for sure.
Joker also has a plus 0 in intelligence.
What is his intelligence?
10.
Okay, that's higher than mine. Mine's -1.
What's yours?
I have 8.
What's yours, Yolante?
+0.
Hang on, give me 1 sec, let me check what Ariel's is. You're not going to believe this, she is also +0.
God damn it.
To be fair,
None of us was smart.
you get to add proficiency if you're proficient in survival.
I am proficiency in for survival. That's awesome.
Okay, so how this is going to work is, so correct me if I'm wrong, Zell, you have a +4 in
Dex.
index,
In dex.
and you are proficient
And
in
my
survival.
dex is 18, yes.
You are proficient in survival, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you will be rolling with a +5 on the carve check. For the assessment check, any of you can roll, and if you are proficient in survival, you roll intelligence plus proficiency.
I think Joker should roll it. He's 10. I'm -1.
Yeah, I think we can all agree Klaus should not roll this.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know, man. I may get a nat 20. Fuck y'all.
I mean, you're not
You
wrong,
might.
but also no.
You be the one to do it.
I mean, who all's proficient in survival?
I
Oh.
am proficient in survival.
Joker Jack is not
Literally.
proficient in survival, so he would be doing a flat roll on the assessment check.
Okay.
I have a
So
+3.
you want- Yeah, so you want then.
Okay, so you are going to roll. So Yulant, you need to roll a d20 plus proficiency in survival.
Yeah, I'm just gonna click this +3 button. That's an 18 again.
You got an 18. That's pretty good.
So what's this spell?
Eldritch Blast, Guiding Bolt, Unarmed Strike.
Oh. Why do I that? Jeez.
Guiding Bolt's what you used.
No,
dude.
I mean,
Okay.
Sorry. Alright, next is the Dexterity Survival check. You can have up to 4 people helping you with this, and how that works is, you get to roll Dexterity plus Survival, which will be a basically you'll be rolling a d20 plus 5. And then anybody who has proficiency that helps you, you get to add their proficiency bonus on top of that roll.
Okay.
You can have up to 4 people helping you.
So,
And I do believe you have
So
a grand
I need to
total of
roll
4
a D-
people.
20, right?
Yeah, roll a d20 plus 5.
It's Bluetooth off the computer.
Oh, fuck. So, okay, I got an 11. Well, I got a 6, but plus 5 would be 11, right?
I can't tell right now.
Yeah.
You are correct. Who's helping him? Is everybody going to help him?
I will help him.
Okay, so you're proficient in
Mine is-
survival?
Yes.
Okay, add another
And then I'm
plus
plus
2.
3 in dex.
Add another plus 2, that's a 13. You are proficient in survival, so that's another plus 2. So that's 15.
Do I get to add my own plus 3
That
That was your plus.
For my
was the, that's what the
survival?
plus that's what the plus 5 was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
okay.
plus 5 accounted for that. Joker is not proficient. Are you going? You can still help though.
Yeah, that's sure.
Okay, you don't roll.
Okay.
Add another 1 to that. That's 16. Add another, and then Ariel will also help. And let me quick check if she has proficiency in survival. She does not, so that's another 1. That is another 1. So that is a 17. So that's 17 plus 18.
It's what, a 35?
Yes. Yes, 35. So. Alright. You're at least trying to get one entire bear, yeah?
Yeah,
You're trying to
Yeah.
carve up at least one entire bear.
right.
So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. So, you aren't able to get the essences. You aren't able to get an essence. You aren't able to get the pelts. And you aren't able to get the genitals. However, you are able to get 2 eyes. Someone should be writing this down, by the way. A pouch of teeth. A bag of claws. And 1 heart.
And Klaus have the heart.
Somebody who likes to put sharp things on the edge of sticks should probably take the teeth and claws.
It's very true. That's, again, like Zell...
That's exactly what I want.
Okay.
May I gift at least one of these eyes to an ooze lady?
You definitely could.
Yeah.
Can I have the heart?
Yes.
You may eat the heart
Klaus is gonna eat the heart
Oh, God. Roll Constitution.
on the spot.
on the spot.
Roll Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. Actually, wait. Regular roll. Regular roll. You have advantage against poison.
Oh, okay. Shit. It was. Shit, I have to go look at the rolls because I rolled 2. 4.
You vomit immediately. It tastes like ash.
Hell yeah.
Ariel looks at you like you're freaking crazy. Why would you do that?
Do it again.
I think Klaus is going to every enemy we kill try to eat the hearts of the enemy just to see.
Some of them are sentient.
How many? Do we get both eyes out of
You
that?
got 2 eyes, yes.
Cool.
Well, you want Klaus to eat those 2?
No.
No.
Okay, so some doofus ate the heart, so I'm going to... Let me just... I have to figure out the prices for these when you decide to sell them later.
Do we still have a wolf heart?
Yes, you do.
No, I Oh, do we?
Yeah, you
Okay.
never
I
ate
have-
that.
Yes.
I have 3 hell afflicted wolf hearts, and I still have the hide.
Hell,
Give one to him. Let's see he eats it.
I already ate one the last time.
Yep.
Remember, he gave me one of them last time. That's why I didn't want to do it this time, because everything we fight, I'm gonna try to get the heart and eat it.
Ooh. But some of them are sentient, like
It
demons.
it gives him power.
Oh, when he throws it up. And I'm not going to write down the heart because she's not going to want to buy it when it has a bite taken out of it.
What's this say? A bear take a bite of it, of its own kind. It was a Campbell.
All right. So, now that that's all over, has everyone taken their short rest?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
And
So-
I got my spell slots back.
Ariel will look at you. Will look over at the. I assume once you get out of the tree, Zell, you go over to the piece of cloth you saw.
I do.
Ariel will walk over with you, and she will say, maybe Malik might have an idea if we can use this for something.
Yeah, it'd be smart to bring it back with us.
I guess we trudge our way back. So as you all make your way back out into the, y'all slowly make your way back out into the main part of this foraging area, which takes a little while. When this started, it was about midday. It's a little bit later now. It's getting closer to afternoon. It's definitely around the time that it would be Yulant and Joker Jack's turn to do the watch. Although you aren't sure if the watch is going to continue, considering all the stuff that has happened today.
How much you want bet they make us still do it?
As you make your way back out, you do see many people still looking around, and Malik sees you come out of the forest, and it looks as if he's been waiting for you. As he quickly approaches you, I will change pictures real quick.
Hey, big man, I got you something.
I was about to ask, what did you find?
Bears.
Bears?
They are on fire.
Bears.
Hell-afflicted bears. Got it. And the child, any sign of them?
Well,
We found a shirt or a piece of cloth, but not much else.
He will, do you hand it out? Do you hand it to him?
Yes.
As he takes it, he'll look it over and take a sniff of it. Oh, good lord. I just rolled a nat 20 on that check. That smells of sulfur. Hell-afflicted animals don't usually smell like that. Hell-afflicted animals smell like ash. This smells like sulfur. The bears...
So what does that
actual
mean?
fiends then?
Yes, quite. And he kind of sighs.
And likely the flying sort. Or
Possibly.
the teleporting sort.
What makes you say that?
Well, the trail just kind of came to an abrupt end, and there was no sign of a, corpse. So.
or blood.
Or
Or
blood.
struggle.
Actually, that is another thing. No,
Or struggle.
you guys are correct. There was absolutely no blood in the area. There were some red stains, but on closer inspection, it was just mushed berries. He kind of sighs and says, "How good of friends with the potion maker are you?"
I would say I'm somewhat well acquainted.
I think she might be able to help you locate whatever fiend was responsible for doing this. Take this.
I suppose I would be needing the shirt then.
Yes, and he will hand you the strip of cloth that came from a shirt, and say,
Yes.
take this to her. If it has any fiendish residue left on it. She might be able to help you track it.
Right. I will get right on that.
He will look at all of you. You're all excused from your duties today. Go try and find this child.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. He said duties.
Yes, sir.
He will roll his eyes at you, Klaus. Did any of you salute him?
Joker kind of did.
No.
He will look at you.
Was too busy joking.
He will look at you, Joker, and say, "Don't fucking salute me," and then we'll walk away.
Well, I'm going to see a news lady. Joker, we were going to go on patrol later. Would you like to come?
Sure.
Again.
You're all welcome to go. This is very much a party might get into another fight sort of situation.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
This is one of those moments where the DM. This is one of those moments where the DM will say, "Don't split the party."
Right. Yes. Right to Uza.
To pick on you again. This time Joker has backup.
Your backup matters not. I have an AoE spell. Anyway.
I have 2 spells.
Alright, you all make your way into town. And you quickly make your way to Uza's shop. Opening the door, you once again see Winston Coralshell just sitting in his chair, reading his book. Oh, you're back. Didn't expect that. What was all that noise out there?
Kidnapping. Uza, we have something of an emergency.
Emergency? She immediately pops up right in your face, Yulan. Do tell!
I never get used to that.
Right.
You don't know where the frick she came from, by the way. She just sort of apparated into existence.
Yes. So, you are aware of the kidnappings that have been happening as of late?
Very familiar with it, although whether or not they're kidnappings is up for debate. They weren't able to find any presence of demonic entities, blah, 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 blah. I don't really keep up with the news.
Speaking of presence of fiendish entities...
Oh? She leans in very close.
At the very end of trail of most recent kidnapping, which was like an hour ago at most, we found this shirt and in a clearing with 2 hell-afflicted bears, but apparently those don't smell of sulfur, and this does. We were hoping you could help us track this thing.
Really? She takes it from you. Ooh, it does reek of rotten eggs, doesn't it?
More like eggs than eggs smell.
One moment. And she will go over to a work table, and you will see her pull out this weird-looking apparatus that looks kind of like a sewing machine. But as she turns it on, these needle-like points at the end of it start to glow blue. And they dig into the fabric. And then as she flicks something on it, you watch as rather than picking up the fabric, it picks up this sort of red thread that just sort of apparates out of it. And as she pulls it up, she's like, "Ah, yes. Ooh, it's good that you brought this to me quickly. The smallest amount of fiendish essence. I can let you use this for a special little creation of mine. One moment." And she will goop herself onto the floor and then sort of roll under her table. You'll hear a bunch of clanging and rattling and shuffling. Then silence.
You thought Bubbles was weird?
Still silence.
What do you mean?
I think she takes the cake of weirdness.
Still silence.
It's only weird if you make it weird.
You like her?
Still silence.
She is a pleasant individual, if somewhat manic. That's
is
not
where
always a
Zell-
bad thing.
This is where Zell's in the background going, you lot and Ooza sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
You're lucky I like you.
I was just wondering when we're gonna go eat.
Ariel's finally gonna speak up. She's taking a while. Found it! As Uza bolts out from under her table and holds up. I can't remember the technical term for it. But you know that thing that goes on a Ouija board that you move around
Yep.
to show the letters? It's that, basically. Except it's completely made out of wood. It's triangular in shape. It's got these little, like, glass arrows on each point, and in the middle of it is this little glass, like, this little glass dome, inside of which you see the red thread placed. This is a special fiend tracker. With the thread I pulled from the cloth, it is specifically tuned to the energies of the fiend in question.
It looks like a compass.
It basically
So-
is.
So it's hunting time, you say?
Sounds good to me. But we
will-
might want to get Klaus something to eat first. I think he's starving. He's wasting
I-
away.
Yolante will toss him one of his rations, then.
Klaus,
Also eats it faster than you've ever seen anyone eat anything ever. It's wrapper and all. He didn't even open it. Okay.
Have you even eat someone's hand before? Never mind. Don't.
You
don't
offered?
Never
He's
mind.
probably almost in his own hand, Joker.
Sorry, I asked.
Uzu will say, I will state that it will not give you the exact location of the fiend. It will merely point you in a general direction of where they are. Once you get there, you're gonna have to look around.
That's
I think we
fine.
can
We
make it
seem to
happen.
be pretty apt at tracking, so.
Do we need bait?
And hey! The child's tracks stopped quite suddenly, so hopefully this thing has wings. I can get those membranes you were asking for.
That would be terrific.
And why not? We can bring you the head of it too.
That would also be interesting. I could ask it so many questions. Well, only 5. But still.
Oh, yes, mate.
If you don't think
Well.
Uza has speak with dead, then you're crazy.
Well, I suppose we ought to get hunting then. Always a pleasure, Uza. You too, Instant?
Always, always a pleasure. Have happy hunting, boys.
See ya. See ya.
I'll rip out its spleen. Anyway, on our way.
All right. And as you make your way back onto the city streets, there's still a little bit of daylight, so there is still some daylight before it gets too dark to actually do this. Unless you guys want to try and, risk exhaustion.
Should we get the bait first?
Well,
you
no,
guys-
because we have a tracker. We don't need bait. We're hunting. We
Yeah,
track
but
and we kill. That is what we are doing.
Usually hunters use bait too.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
but
it
we
is
ain't got time for
unnecessary in this particular scenario.
Joker,
Besides,
we are
do you
the
really
bait.
want to waste time?
Ariel will say, we could try and get Eleanor to help us. I don't think it's very likely. I think we just follow the compass. And at that point, when she says that, is when the tracker starts to make a humming noise. It's sort of low and quiet, and Yulant, I imagine you start to move around and point it in a couple of directions. And
I was about to say I'm gonna start moving it like
Yes,
like a fucking dowsing thing.
as you move it in the direction of the market square, it starts to hum louder.
Well,
That's it.
on we go.
Hunting we will go. Hunting we will go. Hi-ho,
Dario, a hunting we will go. As you all make your way into the market square, the tracker progressively gets louder and louder, and louder. It never becomes like a whole roaring noise, but it's very much of a and it progressively gets this sort of. It eventually sounds like a man with a very deep voice meditating. And when you get to the center of the market square, the next time you try to take a step, it starts to get quieter again.
Oh, bloody hell, it's in the town.
Lovely.
And yes, you get the impression that it is definitely in the town. Specifically, you currently have the impression that it's somewhere in the market square.
Fun.
So point where it's at. Point where it's at.
She said it doesn't.
We
give an
are
exact
in the
location.
we are in the location. We now have to search ourselves.
All right.
So split up and find it. Got it.
All right. So for
Do not split up.
Do not split up.
for this, I will state you can roll investigation or perception. You can also try to talk to people in the square, but that will take
17 perception.
All right.
Bubbles?
Bubbles can absolutely do some perceiving.
What'd you say we roll?
Investigation or perception, or you can try to talk to the NPCs, which is a charisma check.
I just toss Bubbles up in the air and just see for his eye.
Bubbles will go up in the air and look around. Roll perception.
I got a 12.
All right.
16.
17.
Got 16.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Hey!
Or do you roll perception or investigation?
Perception.
Okay.
Perception
As you
all around.
all look around, Klaus, you don't really see much. And neither does Ariel, for that matter, as she only rolled an 11. Looking around, you just see a bunch of people trying to get their last-minute groceries and buy trinkets of varying usefulness. You don't really see much. What'd you roll?
16.
Yulant, you notice the let's see. Looking around, you don't quite see anyone that stands out or is out of place. You just you definitely get the feeling there's something in the area. But you can't quite place where it is.
And Zell with his 22.
Well, let me get to Joker first. Joker,
Alright.
you have about the same experience of Yulant. It's... Despite all of the noise that was happening near the forest, it's strangely quiet now. Zell. While you do not see any devils or demons, what you do see is the old woman that you saw in the forest. The one who who told you that she had seen the young boy. She currently seems to be in some sort of argument with a vendor over some, looks to be, apples.
Okay.
That's what y'all see.
So I'm definitely going up to the old woman.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow so.
Fox is also going. He is very suspicious of her.
As y'all approach, she does look up and say, "Oh, hello there. I remember you. You're the lads I saw in the woods. Did you by chance find that? Did you by chance find that young lad?"
Well, we found his shirt. Part of it.
Oh my. Was he snatched by some hellish beast?
No. It reeked of sulfur, which means it was a fiend.
Oh
A
my.
proper one, that is.
Oh, that's awful.
Um,
At this point, the vendor says, "Are you gonna pay for the apples, lady, or are we gonna have a problem?"
Zell tosses him 2 gold.
Oh, thanks.
Now, back to what we were talking about.
Oh, it's just a dreadful thing. I never should have moved to this city. But the family needed the money, so.
can Klaus sniff this old woman?
You certainly can
Yeah,
try.
no. Can we make a round of insight checks, please?
Alright.
You certainly can try.
I have one dragon. You guys do it.
How about 19 insight?
Yeah, same.
I got a 13.
One moment.
Why am I getting Baldur's Gate 3 vibes off this old woman?
Yeah, I was also like, I know it can't be a hag because it can be a
Yeah.
hag, but it shouldn't be a hag. But I'm still not trusting.
I definitely don't trust her.
I hate the hag. Oh, it was a nice old lady. No, it's not.
One second. Oh, son of a... Drop my die.
It's end of the world.
It's the end of the world as you know it.
Know it. The color drop his die.
Copyright strikes all around.
Holy shit.
Where did I put it?
Lakota's rolling deception over
Oh
there.
my god, dude.
Yeah.
Good lord.
She has something to do with it. She's got to.
He's not telling you.
Because, I mean, why would she stand out?
I mean, she could just be Oh, hang on. She could just be
if
standing out because
she
she's
isn't being sneaky, then she probably knows about a little bit of the hubbub of the area because she's an old lady and Snoopy.
Exactly. So I'm going to roll this, although it doesn't really matter now.
Oh my god. I'm not telling.
Yeah, I know. Shush. So, remind me what those insight checks were.
2 19s.
And a 13.
Okay, so none of you would have passed the deception check at all.
God damn it.
However, I just sent a secret message to Patrick, and I just got the response. He rolled a nat 20 on a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, we can
And-
roll a wisdom save?
No, it was just for me.
It was specifically for Klaus.
No. There's a thing.
Let me put it this way. Klaus was the target for a very specific reason that if Dominic takes a second, he'll probably figure out.
Sniff.
But Klaus.
Oh, bloody tiefling.
Klaus. This woman
Yes.
just tried to charm you.
Oh. Hey, it's lady.
And she also knows that she just failed. Her face goes from one of placidity and pleasant conversation to one of annoyance.
So
And the
does
next
Klaus
word you-
know that she tried to charm him?
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Klaus
So I know that she just tried to charm him.
Klaus absolutely knows. And the next words out of her mouth are, fuck! And
I did not hear that.
I didn't hear it. Yeah, you cut out.
What?
She said fuck.
Yeah, she said fuck.
Oh.
And
Klaus says, fuck this rod.
and she grabs the sort of tablecloth that's on the apple seller's stall and flips it up, and underneath you watch as two little horrifying creatures come out.
Lovely.
I will send you guys the pictures of what they look like.
Hey guys, what's going? Ooh.
Are they imps?
No, they're worse.
Oh, there's a lot of skipping going on.
Hang on, my computer's freaking out.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what that was. There was a weird spike. Still recording though, so that's fine. Okay, here's what the creature looks like.
A buttock.
Oh, God.
That's a Dark Souls enemy.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Yes, very
It
much.
looks like a walking butt.
And I now have to ask
That
you all...
is...
Huh?
Oh, initiative time.
It's initiative time.
Hey guys, what's woo?
I was not planning for this to happen this fast.
Oh, made me roll. Do I need
Damn.
roll initiative?
Yes, all of you need
Oh
to
my
roll
God,
initiative.
7.
14.
My
Lakota,
initiative
Yes.
is not working.
Yes, Dominic.
the curse is back.
Did you roll? How low did you roll?
Rolled a 1.
Okay.
Does that mean you have a 0?
Technically.
I got me a 14.
Wait, no. It was actually just a 1. So yeah, I rolled a 2.
Okay, so it's
So
just a 1.
I have -1.
You rolled a
I am
dirty 1.
the bottom of the initiative order.
You rolled a dirty 1. Okay.
I'm gonna roll for bubbles because I got me a 14.
You got a 14?
Okay, so mine was
Almost
not
got
working
8.
at first, so I clicked it a couple times and then it rolled both of them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with the higher one.
You have to
I
go
rolled
with
a
the one.
17.
Of course,
You need to go with the one that appeared first.
rolled first.
Okay, it was a 17.
Okay.
Is that the higher one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the
Klaus,
other one was 11.
Hey,
What did you get?
I'm also gonna roll 17 times and take the one that's the higher. I got a 7.
Okay. Alright, I also now need to roll for the old woman, because she was not supposed to be in this particular initiative.
Joker Jack. We just got done with a fight.
I did not expect Klaus to pass that wisdom save.
He's a monk, isn't he?
Yes, but he's also Klaus.
Yeah, that's
Fair.
that's fair.
I didn't know something was up.
Yep. Alright, so I got a real quick... Oh, I have to open up another book. I was hoping to have this set aside for a different time. I actually didn't expect us to get to this fight. So, one moment.
Did you roll for the...
I already rolled for them. I had this fight...
No, I mean the girl.
Yes, I...
Until at least next session? We're gonna get a reputation for being slightly too competent. And we're gonna be given missions
Way above your pay grade? Yeah,
way
probably.
harder than
Probably.
what we should actually be doing.
We were looking for children. We find the fight.
Alright, so, at the top of the initiative is actually one of these little creatures, which, by the way, are called maw demons. You know, because of the teeth.
You want to eat them?
Kinda.
I also did not have a carve list planned out for these guys yet, so just fuck me, I guess.
Can Klaus pick one up and try to take a bite out of it?
I don't know if these things have a heart for you to try and eat.
He will eat the whole thing.
I just
Okay, wait, hold on. No, Klaus is about to enter a 40k orc tradition of picking up something with too big a mouth and attempting to eat it.
Cat want to have buy some bread. He can make a sandwich out of it.
Okay. One moment. By the way, the challenge rating of this fight... By the way, the challenge rating of this fight has jumped dramatically.
Oh God.
She was not supposed to be here.
Oh.
Lucky us.
You guys are too smart for your own good sometimes.
No, just too lucky.
Alright, I gotta roll stuff. Actually, first let me decide who the frick he's hitting.
This little bugger.
Oh no, I know who he's gonna go for. I don't know what anyone's HP is right now, so that's...
I'm awful.
31.
hold on. I think I'm at 20. I got back up to 20.
31.
With a 6...
I'm at 25.
With a 16, Klaus, the first maw demon jumps at you. And is going to bite you.
Can I use Hellish Tribute?
You can, but let me roll damage first.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I forgot about it in the last fight.
I just imagine Klaus just pick up and bite it back.
Oh no. Klaus, you take 10 points of piercing damage. As this thing bites into
Half
you.
health.
Okay then.
Is he grappled?
No. Surprisingly, the Maw Demon does not have an ability that instantly grapples. It has something honestly worse
And that is...
that I don't think I will be using right now.
Okay.
If that tells you anything about how bad it
Okay,
is.
so now I used Hellish Tribute.
Yes, you can.
Right, I press use Hellish Rebuke.
Yes. What's the saving throw?
That's my 1 of 1.
Huh?
Dex.
Oh, I know it's Dex, but like, what's the
No, that's the.
what's the number I have to beat?
It would be 10 plus charisma, wouldn't it?
Something like that. Hang on.
I'm not sure. It doesn't. Hold on, let me read. Okay, here it goes. It makes the dexterity saving throw taking 12. It's a 12 save.
Okay, 12 save. That's fine. That's landed on a fork. I think it still fails. Hang on.
Oh. Yes.
It does fail. It has a -1 to dexterity. What's the damage?
Okay, I will roll. It is 17.
Okay, it takes half damage. Because fire resistance, because fiend. What's half of 17?
16 would be 8.
We're gonna call that 9.
16 is 8.
Joker.
Huh?
Works for me.
When we get around to you, can you cast Guiding Bolt on the actual witch lady?
I might.
I'm putting all of the big damage on the witch lady. She's a bigger threat.
Sure. If I don't miss and hit someone like a farmer,
Yeah,
Okay.
then the farmers will come after
it's
me.
fine. You'll get free food.
Then
Oh,
farmers
you
should be
get free
coming to
food
help
out of
us.
it.
The Maw Demon definitely felt that, but like it definitely didn't do as much damage as you would hoped. Next up is the other Maw Demon, who is definitely going to go for the tanky boy.
Oh God.
As it comes rushing up at Yulant. 9 plus. Yeah, it misses. It goes to chomp
Cool.
at you, Yulant. How do you tell me how you deflect this thing?
I just kick it like a fucking coyote. Just stomp to skull. Just no.
You kick it, and it goes. I don't know if you heard any of that. That might have cut out.
It did.
It is now Zell's turn. You are up close and personal with these things. Although you are, I would say, you're within melee range. You would need to disengage to get away from these things, or you got to fight them close up.
He has a short sword.
He also has a trident
And a hand axe.
and a hand axe. That is true. And all
Many melee weapons.
And all of your weapons are silvered, so they will do full damage. And the reason I made that a rule is because you're fighting devils and demons. That's already hard. Why would I make it harder for you?
Right.
Yeah, anyway, stab the demon, please.
Yes. So how is Zell attacking this?
Okay, so I'm going to use my. I'm going to use two weapons. I'm going to use my hand axe and my trident. I'm going to use topple with my trident.
Okay.
And I am going to use my action surge.
You only have
And
one
turn
action
around.
surge.
Well, after a short rest, it gets back.
Does it? Do you get
Yes.
action surge back in a short rest? Hang on. Just let me confirm for myself. Just
I got all my points.
oh, it does come back on a short rest. Dang. Okay, yeah, fine.
Yep.
You're gonna use topple with your trident. Okay, so let's roll to hit with that first.
Is curse is a touch or long range?
My roll to hit with my trident.
Yeah.
It's long range.
Okay.
Oh,
Say
just
it again.
doing the you of it.
It is a 5.
That will be a miss,
Ugh.
and nobody has inspiration at the moment.
But I also want to use my action surge.
Right? Are you going to use your trident again?
No.
Okay, what you doing?
I'm going to use Vex with my hand axe.
Okay. Remind me what Vex does?
Which will give me advantage on my next attack.
Probably should have done that first.
Yeah, probably. I didn't think about that.
Well, remember...
No, I'm good with that. It's a 23.
Good lord! Okay, that hits.
And I'm going to smash it into the closest creature's face.
Okay. I'd say you were next to Ulant, so I'd say the one that's attacking him would be the closest creature.
Takes a bit to the face and then an axe. Good day, sir. Give up.
Alright, so...
Let's see. The damage... Oh, fuck.
Yes.
That ain't good. The damage is 3.
Alright. Alright, you bring your axe into this thing, and it hollers as the silver that is in your weapon burns its skin. It is now Joker Jack's turn.
Okay. Okay, you bitch.
You are farther away from everyone else because you didn't move up with them, so you can still do long range if you need to.
Hey, bitch. Nice
Guiding
trick.
bolt the witch.
Nice trick. And it's like the Cosweb's lightning just come out and just grabs it and do that handgun gesture.
Alright, guiding bolt.
Catch.
So D20 plus 3.
Afraid.
Roll. Just roll. No, not 3 dice.
Okay. And it's a 13.
Okay, that's a 13 plus 3, so that's a 16. You will hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Boom. Good.
You watch as another bolt of orange and yellow light streaks out and hits this elderly woman, whose HP I have neglected to write down. And does massive damage.
Can I use another spell slot?
No.
Oh.
You can only cast 1 level spell per turn.
That sucks.
That looked like it hurt. And also, because that was a guiding bolt, next attack on it has advantage. Next up is...
you catch it. That hurt.
Oh, guards! Guards!
Seriously, you're gonna call the guards when these two things are in front of us?
Yes, the issue is no one knows what's going on.
We have witnesses.
Well, no, we don't have witnesses. We were having an internal conversation, and then
Yep.
someone fucking made a check.
Hey, can I ask a question? Quick. So I have uncanny metabolism. It says I can only use it on initiative, but since I haven't went yet, could I still use it? Or have I went yet? No, I haven't went yet. Huh? Or do I have to do that on
What's it do?
initiative when we say initiative? What it does is uncanny metabolism. I can roll. It expands, regain all expended focus points, and regain a 1d6 plus 3 HP.
Ooh.
Uh,
I get one per longer.
what does it say you have? When does it say you have to do it?
It says when initiative.
Oh, then yeah, I'd say I would allow you to do it if you wished.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, I forgot
so
some of my
1d6
spells I
plus
have.
3.
I have Scorching Flame.
So
That's
4 plus
Scorp-
3,
Sacred
so I
Flame.
gain 7 health.
Flame.
That's a
Okay.
cantrip. Say it again.
Uh, 4 plus 3, so 7.
Okay. And then you also get some focus points back. Which that's
Yeah, I had all those from the short rest, so
yeah.
that's. I think so. What I need to do is use that like after, like if we wouldn't have got a short rest right there, that would have been
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I have
It
that.
is
I was
very
just
good
sitting
to
here
know.
reading through all my stuff.
I'm also trying to decide what this person's going to do.
Shadow Blade's a cantrip too, right?
Oh, I know what they're going to do. No, Shadow Blade is not a cantrip, it's a spell.
Okay.
She is going to look incredibly hurt, and then she is going to become translucent and eventually fade. And she's
Oh, she's cast invisibility.
you roll Arcana.
Oh, okay. I was treating that as meta knowledge, but okay, 7.
You have no idea what she just did. Maybe she's
Well, yeah,
invisible.
I was just saying she cast invisibility. I wasn't actually.
And because uh each of you roll Zell, Klaus, and Yulant roll perception checks.
19.
10.
23. And actually, that's a +3, so that would be a nat 20.
There'd be blood dripping,
Good
right?
lord. Uh Okay. Klaus, have you rolled?
Yeah, I got a 10.
Okay. With a nat 20, you don't hear footsteps. She's just gone.
Okay.
You know she's no longer there, but you do not hear her walk away. She is no longer in the space she
Okay.
was at.
Did I scare her off?
Maybe.
Probably looked at your face, buddy.
And with that, I am removing her from the initiative.
Okay.
Because she has
That's annoying.
She has effectively escaped. Ariel, who looks hurt?
Okay, let me ask a question. Does anybody not have full health but me?
I have full health.
I don't have full health, but I'm only missing 7.
Okay, then Ariel.
Yeah, Klaus. It's Klaus.
I'm trying to decide, does Ariel want to spend her last spell slot on healing, or does she want, yeah, I know what she's going to do. Klaus, you are going to feel the hardest punch in the arm you have ever experienced, even compared to hits you have taken in the illegal fighting rings. As she punches you in the shoulder, and suddenly a divine aura appears around you as she casts Shield of Faith. Your AC increases by 2.
Okay.
As long as she holds concentration.
She has an AC of 18. She's fine.
Yeah, she'll probably be okay. It is now Bubbles' turn, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Remember, Bubbles can only transfer touch spells.
Yeah. Hey, Bubbles, these things are your size. You can take them.
The fuck they are! The fuck I can!
How big are these things, by the way?
I believe they're categorized as small or tiny. Medium, actually. They are medium fiends.
If you said their size category, I did not hear you. There we go.
Say you was good.
They are medium fiends.
Damn it. My original plan was to pick one up and chuck it at the old lady.
The old lady is no longer there.
I know.
She
That's
is-
why it was the original plan.
She is gone.
All right, you little lizard. I have a better idea. You want to know what that is?
Kamikaze.
What?
Joker Jack does grab him and throw him like a dart at one. Which one? Klaus. Yeah, closest to Klaus, and
Okay.
from like a spear use his finger.
Alright, so I'm going to real quick check what I need to know for that.
Yeah.
I don't need those stats anymore, and you will not say a fucking word.
I'm not.
So roll me a d20 plus 4.
Okay. So words, bro. Straight up 20. Okay. It is. Bad luck. 8.
Yep. That's plus 4, which is 12. What is these things AC again? Just under. Bubbles is flown forward and is screaming the entire way. Halfway through, he flips his butt up, has tail out, stinger forward, and then falls short directly in front of one of these things.
Dang! God damn it, puzzles!
No, not that one.
Oh.
Careful. Let's not use that one. Thank you. But yeah, Bubbles.
There's a tail.
Bubbles failed in his assault. Klaus, it is now your turn.
Hey. Klaus is going to kick this whatever the hell, what'd you call it?
It's a maw demon.
Oh, demon. In its right eye.
All right.
I think I was too loud. It cannot hear it, I think.
All right. Roll to hit.
I stutter, so we're good. So
An 11.
An 11 plus bonuses. Did you remember to add your dexterity?
Yeah, this time I did.
You miss as you go to swing, it opens up its mouth ready for your fist, and you pull back so as to not lose your hand.
Okay, so now I'm going to use my bonus action to up key point to Fury of Blows.
All right. 2 more attacks. Oh, I forgot about something. Klaus, you have
Yeah.
deflect attacks.
I sure do. I sure
You could
do.
have possibly stopped some of this damage.
what if the
I'm
bear?
rolling that 20.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just rolled a nat 20 to hit.
God, roll 2d6. You still there?
Yeah, I'm rolling right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one. That one's a 6 plus 3. That one is a 5 plus 3. So what is
You only
that?
add the plus.
17?
You only add the +3 once.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. So 9. So 9 plus 5, 14.
Yes, 14. That looked like it hurt. This Maw Demon does not look nearly as good as it did.
Okay. And then now I'm
Yep.
going to take my other foot for the next Fury of Blows and punch it, or kick it right in its other eye.
All right, roll to
Roll the
hit.
hit. And that is a 13.
That will hit.
Okay. And then I hit for 6 damage.
All right, this thing does not look good. It looks like it has taken it officially looks beyond, like, it is below half health.
Whose turn is it, guys?
If that wraps up Klaus's turn, it is now finally
Yulant.
Damn it. Yeah, cool. I'm not putting a Well of Darkness point on these things, no offense.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you guys to get to them so soon. I thought you would talk more.
Yeah, no. You know, and the thing about her leaving is we still have that thing, so.
Yes,
Oh, hey,
but
by the way, that's a crit on the little dude who ate my boot.
Oh God! All right, roll all the dice twice.
Yeah, it's 15 damage.
Oh my God! You watch this thing suddenly go from to as that was a severe hit.
Was that a dog? Wow.
Is there anything else Yulant can do?
I mean, there are things I could do, nothing I should do.
Alright, I'm gonna see. It is now the first Maw Demon's turn. I'm gonna see how smart it is.
I mean, I could roll an intimidation if you want.
What's these things' intelligence? It can't be very high. Oh God.
I have expertise in intimidation.
Except for Joker Jack. Some reason you cannot scare Joker Jack.
The Maw Demon is dumb, so it's going to run away, but it's not going to disengage. The Maw Demon in front of you, Klaus, is going to try and run away. Would you like to use your reaction to hit?
I sure would.
Roll to hit. By the way, people are
Hell yeah,
screaming.
no survivors.
So that's just a flat D20 rolled, or is it my dexterity?
It's plus
You
it's
punch
plus your
him.
dexterity. You're punching like you normally do.
Okay, okay. That'll be a 19.
Oh God, yeah. Roll damage.
Die, you son of a bitch.
What dice do I roll?
You're rolling your normal
Those are the
damage.
unarmed strike.
Yep,
Okay,
unarmed strike.
unarmed. That is going to be a 6 damage.
Hey Klaus, how do you kill it?
As it runs away, Klaus punches it in the back of the head and it just fucking falls over.
That went straight through.
It falls on the down. It falls down, and blood and saliva begins to leak out of its now permanently open maw.
Ew.
The other Maw Demon
Was there a
Is
third?
consider...
That's the one
No,
running
there's
away.
two.
That he didn't disengage.
He didn't This one is considerably smarter.
Oh, it's not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's considerably smarter. It's going to disengage and try to run away. But it's only got 30 feet of movement, and the next person's turn is... Oh dear God, it's Joke. Oh dear God, it's Zell. Zell,
Time to bring out.
Zell, your target is running away. What would you like to do?
Then be Joker James.
What would I do?
Murder.
I believe I will bring. And I'm going to shoot it as it's running.
Roll to hit.
D20. D20.
19.
Damn. Both.
That will hit. Roll me damage.
It's not dead yet. I guess.
11.
It's dead.
It's not dead, but God does it wish it was.
My turn.
This thing is
This
limping.
motherfucker's,
This
this
thing is
motherfucker's fixing an Eldritch Blast it.
This thing is limping and like it is limping for its life. Like this meal was not worth it. Joker, it is now your turn, and you've got long-range attacks.
Yeah. Joker Jack just
Eldritch
walk up
Blast.
and it's like Joker Jack just walk up, take off his hand, just give it to Klaus. And what's this say? Dark mist come up to his hands after he's going to use Hex on this thing.
Hex doesn't do damage.
Really?
Hex
Hex
does not do damage.
Oh, sorry.
Hex
Hex
adds
does
damage to
extra
normal attacks.
damage. Eldritch
You have
Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Now I'm just going to overkill this thing. He just makes lightning on his fingertips.
He's going to cast Guiding Bolt again.
God damn it.
Jesus.
Stop wasting spell slots.
I agree with you, Lont. Stop wasting spell slots, but do your thing, dude.
You want?
It's
Hey.
his character. You gotta let him play it how he wants. It is his
I
first.
don't pay his sub.
It is his first. It is his first time playing a spellcaster. Let him figure it out.
Fine, use Elder Blast on this thing.
I mean, if you want to use your guiding bolt, you can.
Oh, he's complaining.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
All right.
Hey, look, it's your choice, man.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Eldritch
It's just we
Blast.
may be in another fight very soon. You never know.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Alright, grab a stick and throw it. Ooh, 2.
That would probably kill it.
He misses.
Yeah.
You watch as he fires out this. Oh wait, actually,
Oh.
does Eldritch Blast? Eldritch Blast only hits once right now, right?
I think.
Because I know at a certain level, Eldritch Blast actually increases the number of attacks it has. I'm sure I'm cutting out for them as I'm talking right now.
Does he have an invocation that lets it hit more than once?
No, as Eldritch Blast levels up, you can hit more than one target.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you currently only have
I
one
never-
blast with it.
Yeah.
Or actually read Eldritch.
I'm surprised you didn't know that. That's actually the reason it's even
I
better.
have I have never read Eldritch Blast. I just knew how much damage it did.
It's essentially a magic. By the time you start to level up with it, it's essentially magic missile, except you have to roll to hit.
Yeah, no, it's 2 more levels before he gets 2 beams.
Okay, yeah, I kind of thought so, but I wasn't sure. Plus, he's playing the updated version, so maybe they buffed it. But he will miss as it goes wide.
Damn.
Next up on the initiative will be Ariel, who looks very, very uncomfortable, but raises her hand and is going to cast Sacred Flame.
Hey, I got that.
Hey, I've never hit with that spell.
Wait, is Sacred Flame a...
I think it's.
Is that a saving throw? Is Sacred Flame a saving throw?
I think so.
It's a asking. It's a dexterity saving throw.
It is a saving throw. And you want to know something terrible? I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh,
The
please
Maw
tell me this
Demon's
thing's not going to escape.
This thing is not getting away. You are correct. Remind me what damage Sacred Flame does. 1d8 radiant damage.
Yeah.
There is a very high likelihood
Oh, it's
that
radiant damage against a fiend.
there is very high likelihood that she kills this thing.
Yeah.
Is this thing weak to radiant damage? It should be.
I wish it was. I wish fiends were, but to be fair, it would make them kind of a joke against clerics. So most of them aren't actually vulnerable to radiant damage. Oh my god, she kills it.
Oh, good.
You
It burns.
watch as she extends her hand, and, Yulan, I want you to make a perception check. Just Yulan.
Yep.
Because Yulan would be the one who would notice something off.
Yeah, that's a 10.
That's okay. You see a red glow come from under Ariel's gauntlet. As
That's troubling.
a black and red fire erupts from the ground and consumes the Maw Demon. The thing screams in agony as fire burns it. A thing that should not be possible, as it is a fiend. But the radiant energy of these flames rip into it, and it turns to dust.
Okay, hey, Lakota, I need to ask a question right quick. Can I roll a religion check right quick?
You can.
Just to see if the color of that would spark anything in my brain. That's okay, that's a 15.
You don't immediately jump to a specific god. But what you do know, for certain, is that good gods don't have fire like that.
Right, cool.
And I would like everyone to make insight checks on Ariel.
Okay.
She's not happy. I don't have. That's a 13. I don't notice shit.
13.
Oh, you might actually.
I don't notice.
You might actually notice something. She rolled kind of low.
I got me a 13 too.
I got a 15.
Y'all are skipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay. What happens is she fires off she releases this unholy, by the eyes of Yulan. He recognizes it as such. And it consumes this demon. And for a second, Yulan, you see an unnerving smile creep onto Ariel's face. And then it falls.
That's familiar.
And then it falls. And her eyes glass over as she failed her wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
And as you recognize this, you also hear the sound of the militia running towards the market square.
No, fuck.
Yulant immediately sheathes his sword and walks over. She's gonna have a fucking PTSD.
As you get closer to her, she is not only, her eyes are not only glassed over, she is hyperventilating.
Okay, yep, no, hold on. Ariel. And just like lightly grabs at her elbows. Ariel, come on now.
Make me a persuasion check. While he's doing that, what are you guys doing as the militia runs towards the market square?
You take the ugly one.
Oh, why are we fighting them?
Yeah, no, we're not fighting them. We're gonna try. Klaus is
not
gonna
fine.
try to explain what is going on.
So are you
I'm going to help them.
all right? So you two are going to approach where the guards are coming from.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
Klaus is gonna pick up one of those things by its leg and bring it with him to show.
I mean, there's only one to
one
pick
that-
up at this point.
Yeah, okay.
The other one is Ash.
I was gonna pick the other one. Yeah.
You grab it by the leg and start dragging it. People are still screaming,
Yeah.
by the way, and they're looking at you with horror.
Oh, Joker Jack. This is Hellside. I think you kind of be used to it by now.
As you approach, you see, leading the group of militia, a familiar ogre with rocks embedded in his head.
God damn it.
I believe Joker needs to go get Malik at this point.
What?
If you want to tell him that, you can.
Joker, I think you need to go get Malik at this point, because if not, it's probably about to turn very, very ugly.
The only other charisma-based person is trying to calm down a PTSD attack.
Bubbles, you heard them. You heard him.
I'm on it, boss!
Yeah.
That helps.
Bubbles will hit the sky and fly in the direction that he's going to assume Malik is in the general area of Third House, so that's the direction he's going to head in, which is not super far away. Go ahead and tell me what you rolled on that check.
21.
21?
Anyone?
You
21?
You're stupid. She calms down. A little bit of light comes back to her eyes, and she looks at you, and she's still not all there, but you just hear her repeatedly going, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
It's fine. It's fine.
Just-
Fight's over. Breathe. Well.
She just sort of she just sort of leans into you, like her legs will no longer carry her, is sort of
Yep.
how she kind of goes a little jelly-legged, I guess.
I am picking up the tiny lady.
She doesn't even fight you. She is still kind of muttering apologies to someone or something.
Is she okay?
No.
It is at this point that Herkin, will see all of you and immediately pull his weapon. But with luck, you see standing next to him a 7-foot-tall, purple-skinned woman who immediately steps in front of him. You have to let them explain first! And he just sort of looks at her with a glare and a growl.
Right. Eulant will approach, considering his charisma score.
I mean, anyone who wants to start explaining can. She looks over to you all and goes, "Please start explaining."
Klaus with me. And then just gonna drag Klaus with us, because, you know.
They're gonna drag Klaus while Klaus is dragging that thing.
Have you heard about the kidnapping earlier today?
Yes, I was there on the scene. Klaus, you might remember,
Right.
I was there when the woman cried out.
Whoops.
Yes. Malik sent us off to Uza to get a device to track down the actual fiend that seemed to be culpable for the crime, and we tracked her, to here. Do you remember the old lady, or did you see the old lady from the grove?
I'm going to roll something for Abigail. Oh, I remember one of you talked to an old woman and then spoke to Malik. I didn't speak with her myself.
Yes. Well, My friend here seemed to have a bit of chemistry when we came to talk to her here before this started. By the way, Klaus, what was that about? Question?
She smelled like sulfur, and then I approached her, and she tried to charm me.
Right. And that failed, I assume. She quickly yelled, "Fuck!" threw up a tablecloth, and there were demons. They are behind us.
I assume
Here's
Klaus.
one right here.
I assume Klaus shows the one demon he holds in his hands. You said demons plural. Where is the other one?
Well, it
What?
just
Non-existent.
Also dead. And the lady teleported, I think.
Well, fucking perfect, sir. And before she
However-
can even say a word, she can even say a word, Hergen says, "You're all under arrest."
The fuck we are? We are waiting for Malik.
Say,
Last I check, I'm the one making the rules. I am the head of the militia.
say the word.
And we are in an active investigation.
I don't care. You can either come
Oh,
quietly.
you don't care about the lives of multiple missing children, do you?
I don't care what you are doing. You have disturbed the peace in Hellside. You're going
I think
in
the
a cell.
demons. I think the demons disturb this peace.
You can either come
You-
quietly, and he starts to
I-
go for his sword again.
Can I speak up? Y'all not hired, but y'all drug us here to do a job, to protect this town from demons and devils. Aren't we doing that?
Herkin will look at you and say, "If I had it my way, you would all be dead."
Well, it's a good thing it ain't your way.
Roll me an investigation check with advantage for,
Let me.
Bubbles.
Okay, that's 14 and 18.
Okay. Okay. Y'all have anything else you're gonna say?
Speak through mind link to Bubbles. Hurry up.
Bubbles will respond, "I'm going as fast as I can, boss. I found him, but we gotta run all the way back." Y'all gonna try and any more talks with Hergen?
Joker, you do have some amount of communication with that familiar of yours, yes?
Yeah, but he found him. It will take a bit.
Please tell him to inform Malik that the militia are being dicks again.
And it's about to get ugly if he don't hurry up.
Hurry ass up! We're in front of the big ugly guy.
I'm now going to turn to Abigail.
Abigail will look at you.
You,
Yeah?
as we are being assumedly forced into a cell, can I have you please wait for Malik to give him an object?
What's the object?
The thing we use to track the fiend, and I'm going to hold out said object.
She will take it from you. Okay. You want me to give this to Malik?
Please.
Alright.
At least someone will be able to investigate in our stead, since it seems we are being waylaid unjust.
Abigail will look at Ariel in your arms. What happened to her?
Nothing.
Trauma. Of either the combat or religious variety, I am currently uncertain.
She had a hard day.
So what's it going to be, boys? Are you going to try and convince Hergen to let you wait for Malik, or are you going to go with him?
Mind link.
I'll say we try.
Mind link to Bubbles. Hurry your ass up!
I don't personally think we should go anywhere with him. He seems like he's got an agenda here, boys.
Yeah,
It
yeah. I
really
don't.
does. I don't think we should go, but at the same time, I don't know if he has any control over the stupid fucking rocks in our necks.
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
I mean, you're welcome to try and convince him to let you wait for
look,
Malik.
Look, because if he hurts us, and we were only doing what we were told, you know what I mean? He is gonna get it from Malik. You know what I mean?
And I believe Malik.
And actually, now that you said that, I will turn back to Ogre Man and go, before you finally decide to take this course, before you make your final decision, just because you do know that if Malik gets here and decides that you were being stupid, you will likely be raked over the coals. Do you really want to stop this active investigation over the kidnapping of a bunch of children when we could just sit here and wait for my commanding officer and just let this situation figure itself out in literally, like, what, 10 minutes? Can I make a persuasion?
You can, and because you did bring up the fact that he would... But, I will say this, it will be with disadvantage. He has no
Okay,
respect
cool,
for-
16.
Okay, 16.
The other one was a 20, so...
Good lord.
Damn.
Charisma characters, damn.
Yeah,
I got an nat 20.
He is
I've
going...
got fucking plus
It's not you.
3.
Motherfucker, you wasted that nat 20.
I know it.
He is... He is going to growl at you. And then he is going to put his sword away and say, "You have 10 minutes."
I'm sure that's all we will need. And I
Joker?
suppose we will wait for Malik. However, as a person who enjoys such things, a lot of things have happened today. You know what? This would be a really good time for it.
Are you taking a short rest?
That too, I suppose.
Oh, are you
Yes.
suggesting we end here?
A lot of shit has happened.
Yeah, I was definitely going to end either here or after Malik showed up. Do you want to end here or wait until Malik gets here?
I will that to the rest of them.
That's fine. Just know we will not be playing next week.
Yes, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Patrick has stuff he needs to do, so we will not be able to play next week. So we will be able to get in a podcast if we try.
Okay. I think it would be a good thing to start with the conversation with Malik next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
That seems like a good progression of things.
All right. I honestly, I think this is a pretty good place to stop. I did not expect us.
You might lower your volume because...
Sorry.
We've made rapid progression.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did progress quicker than I thought. I thought we would at least have one more session before this point. Although you guys are also severely drained of resources, so I don't think you're immediately going to be able to go after her
No.
regardless.
sorry,
Quick question. Are we leveling up yet? Or...
Not yet.
But I'm sorry
Probably
about
after the end of this quote-unquote arc.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought Baldur's Gate was gonna level up 7 times by now.
Yeah, but that's an EXP thing, and we have milestones here.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
So to wrap things up,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I suddenly realized somebody got mad because Joker Jack scared the old lady off.
yeah, that would. Most people were freaking out by that point, and the moment that the demon showed up, someone screamed for the guards.
I was thinking that we shouldn't attack her until she attacked us, but I didn't say anything because I was thinking that exact thing, like her turning the tables on us, but she ran away, so that didn't really.
Well, so first plan of action was I was going to pick up a demon and toss them at her if they were small enough. Second plan of action, I was going to face step behind her, and I would have had advantage on that attack.
Yep.
I was not going to be playing fair in the slightest.
Yet you told Joker Jack to use.
Well, he was going for guiding. He wanted you to use guiding bolt so he could get advantage on his next attack.
And John's next attack, yeah.
But she took so much damage on that she ran off.
And I love the fact
I think she was always going to run off. I don't think, even if we wouldn't have attacked her, I feel like she would have ran off.
So what I hate is the fact that because you guys because Klaus succeeded that frickin' roll.
You might want to say bye for me.
All right, Steven. So Steven's gonna hop out here. He's gonna go talk to Mel, his girlfriend. So do you want to know what was supposed to happen?
Was I supposed to?
I'm assuming we were.
So Klaus was supposed to get what I wanted to happen more accurately. Klaus was going to get charmed. None of you except Patrick was going to know. And all I was going to tell Klaus is, you trust and believe everything this person says.
Yeah.
And, of course, she went for the tiefling because there are 2 elves in the party.
And charm doesn't work on elves.
Exactly.
Or sleep.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like my options were limited. I could go for Joker Jack, but he's got advantage against it. And then there's Ariel, who, yes, I could have done, but for reasons I'm not going to go into, she did not go for Ariel. But yeah, I was not expecting this at all.
Dude, I rolled so many d20s this session, it's insane.
Oh, God.
Being an elf has to be a trip. I just read through Trance. Dear Lord.
Yeah, so how trance is supposed to work is you literally go through the memories of all your past lives. At least
yeah, and I get 2 proficiencies that I don't currently have. That's weird.
But yeah, that's God, I did not expect that. Also, I'm glad you guys like the Uza model. I wasn't sure about her personally. I
imagine Uza has a lot more amorphous than that.
Yeah.
So I imagine Uza to look like Jar Jar Binks, but green.
Why? But yeah, Uza is vaguely human shaped. She's more like the ones in the module that I showed you guys.
Yeah.
Like, she's a lot more like that, but they don't really have an option for that in Hero Forge, so that's the best I can do. I
imagine more outlines than detail.
Yeah. I also can't get rid of the fingernails or belly buttons, so. But yeah, this is a good place to stop. We have a 3-hour long session. Or almost 3 hour, good lord. We got to start...
It's a good session is what that is.
Yes, we got to start exceedingly early today, so I don't expect that to happen every Monday.
And we made a lot of progress very quickly. So.
Yeah, like, I knew there was a chance you guys might get to this fight, but, like, I thought, I thought by the time you guys got to it, it would be near the end of the session, and I'd be like, oh no, I could just, the moment the fight starts, I'll just end session. But then, like, I'm like, wait, no, there's still time. Fuck. And again, what was supposed to happen was, you were supposed to talk to her. What I had kind of planned was you were going to talk to the Apple salesman, and while you were talking to him, she was going to leave, and then after she was gone, the Maw demons were going to come out and start trying to attack people. But then...
Yeah, I kind of shut him up when I told him.
But then Klaus rolled a nat 20 on a wisdom saving throw.
By the way, the reason that Maw demon was smart enough to run is he tried to bite me, took a boot to the face, promptly took a hatchet to the face, and went, okay, you know what? No, not worth it. Later.
Which, again, these are demons. They are base instinct. But
yeah, but also he had no momentum in the fight.
No, but also his boss just ran away, and his bro's dead.
It's just like, oh, well, fuck.
And there's 5 of you. Nope.
So, right quick. I referenced a 40k thing. There are these creatures in 40k that the orcs breed.
Right.
They're these, like, if you've ever seen the Caco demons from Doom,
Yes. Yeah.
that, but like about soccer ball size, and they have 2 legs.
Oh, they're called what are they? Squigs?
Squigs.
Yeah.
Squigs, yes. There's a specific type of squig they breed for competition, and it's basically who can eat the other first, the orc or the squig?
That's funny.
That's what I was imagining with Klaus and the Maw demon.
But yeah, after you guys hit the old lady, I'm like, there are gonna be people here who don't know what the frick just happened, and they're gonna think you just assaulted an old woman.
That thought crossed my mind too.
I have a lot of energy right now.
I'm telling you,
Probably.
It would have
in
been
the recording.
right.
Oh yeah, in the recording.
Yeah, alright. Let me just, okay, so, let me... Thank you guys so much for watching. This was an incredibly fun session. We got so much done. I'm so glad we got to play tonight. I'm upset we won't get to play next week, but, you know, we'll just do Hellside Abridged again. Oh, it's gonna be fun. If you like this, please like and subscribe, ring that bell if you want to know whenever we post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I bid you goodbye!
Bye-bye!